to another Demarcation Media live stream. Today we have the final Transformers 1 classic class figure to build. And I know this is the final one because Blockies put out a post saying something about, like, I don't remember the exact wording, but it was something about how this was a good way to end the series or something. So no, this is not the beginning of all 13 primes as far as we're aware. But I know that's disappointing for some people, but it does make sense because that would be a lot of work for Blockies, and the Transformers 1 hype is kind of ebbing down. So it makes sense, and I'm glad we're getting this guy as the final one. Zeeb, welcome. Fredpool117, welcome. Flames Reviews, welcome. Average Purple, finally caught a stream. You did indeed. Welcome. Pumpel, welcome. Void Productions. Where's my knife? Oh, it's buried under the wrappers of last night's stream. I'm just gonna go ahead and slice that. I like how the symbol for Megatronus is literally just his face, because it wasn't the Decepticon logo yet. Master Undead, welcome. You missed the GV8 time because of the stream. Yeah, unfortunately, it was kind of forced to be that late. Mr. Avocado, welcome. Luke Snowball, welcome. Little bro, welcome. By the way, this box looks really good. You used to be Mr. Chungus. Interesting. So now you're Mr. Avocado. Shilas Madsen, welcome. Let me make sure we are angled downward enough. So we've got our instructions here. Oh yeah, and our battery swapping instructions. Does he actually have like a ab joint this time? I think he does. This the last stream you were playing Ninjago with a video game. Honestly, that sounds pretty fun. Mafia stuff and Pretzel, welcome. Only Transformer one you're getting. You prefer G1 and IDW. I mean, I guess that's fair. Megatronus Prime is awesome, but I kind of think it should be a Galaxy version figure. I mean, a Galaxy version would be nice since we have Alpha Trion, but this also is pretty cool. 4 p.m. Interesting. Paper Steve, Wiz, welcome. When you don't get too much time in the movie. You might not get too much time in the movie, but you do get a figure. Oh, we got the bigger stand, like what came with Optimus. That's cool. And then this is like printed parts and stuff. So I ordered the Leader Class Optimus Prime. I don't plan on ordering any Leader Class figures. They are way overpriced for rather crummy results. Yo, look at this. Wait, also, is his face in here? We need to get a close look at this first. Look at this. That is really nice. That is really nice. Also, look at this wing. No print on that side, but that's so good. Alright. Oh, and we got the little stud attachments here. Little studs, and then let's start with the torso. You know what? You know what I need? Or what I should have brought? My runner organizer. It's fine though. Only Leader Class I would get is the rumored Studio Series Soundwave. I have not heard such rumors. Hey, Cautious Cone. Welcome. I didn't see you pop in. You made a keychain of Megatronus' face? That's funny. Oh, that looks like an Iron Man torso. For those of you who may not know, you don't need any tools to assemble a Blockies figure. Oh, that's right. It goes onto the chest first. I forgot about that. That's quite helpful. And then I don't have to worry about aligning it to the inside. But what I do have to worry about is making sure I put the little peg piece. Where is that? B2. Here we go. This is what's going to be the ab crunch. I don't know, Cone. I just looked and there you were. It bothers me is the size. It could have been slightly bigger. I mean, yeah, Blockies doesn't always hold exactly to sizes because they're more for fun than it is for exact size accuracy. That's pretty cool. Shattered glass sound wave. Oh, yeah, I heard. Was it? It is sound wave, not shockwave. I don't know. Either one, I am all for it. Oh yeah, I saw a very terrible review. That he said that he didn't know where these pieces went. I believe. We are gonna make sure that we figure out where they're supposed to go. Theo, welcome. You want to buy some new stuff, but you don't know what? I mean, if you don't know what, then just hang on to your funds until you find out what it is that you want to buy. No need to spend money just because you have it. The invisible cone. How many cats do I have? Unfortunately, I don't have any cats at the moment. I wish I had some. Alright. Then we pop this. Okay, cool. And this piece. Sideswiping Galvatron. That will... I'm honestly a bit like, huh? Because I was expecting more of the Dinobots. But hey, I mean, I'm not necessarily opposed to that. Honestly, if I just get some more Shattered Glass Decepticons, then I'm happy. That's all I want. Is I just want more Shattered Glass Decepticons. Especially if we get Soundwave with his little headband. Do I collect other things other than Blockies? I collect lots of other things. Some Black Series, Gundam, Lego, Mega, other random action figures, many, many random things. Where did I get this figure? This came from Blockies. I know he's a little bit delayed getting onto their site, but just keep an eye on their site. He will be there eventually. Oh, this guy has the individual drop-down hips. A2. Making Bruticus first. Yeah, I guess that would make sense. Do I have any Earthspark figures? No. I do not. Is this the way it's supposed to go? No. That's backwards. Or is it? Oh yeah, it is backwards, because that's supposed to be the other side. There we go. What classic class Transformers 1 figure you should get? You have Sentinel, Megatron. Which Optimus? That's the question. Is Megatronus double jointed? Well, we're gonna find out. Because currently, I don't know. C2, 5, and 6. Optimus Prime, welcome! Oh, Shatterglass, Soundwave, headbands are rubber. That might be cool, but at the same time, I kind of hope it's not, because rubber degrades over time. I've seen that a lot with Mega figures, so I'm kind of hoping it's just hard plastic. Also, that one particular nub is a bit ugly. Oh, I mean, we need a gold piece. Transformers 1 Classic Class Optimus. I would say that you should either get Nemesis or the new Jetwing Optimus. Oh yeah, so he does have a little bit. He doesn't have much forward crunch, but he has rotation. That's a bit more than usual. Out of the Galaxy version, which is my favorite, Nemesis, or it's kind of a toss-up. Nemesis, Autobot Megatron, or the new Optimus. It's a toss-up. So we have the missile pods that look sick. And then we need these. We get Wing of Optimus Prime because it's worth it. Well worth it. Next Classic Class. Yeah, I am also curious. We don't have, because in the past it's been like, oh yeah, we're probably getting more Transformers 1. They did Jetwing, and now it's like, where are we going next? I don't know. But I'm all for waiting and seeing. There's more Classic Class Marvel coming. And then we've got Classic Class Star Wars coming, but for Transformers, we don't know what it is yet. Alright, cool. He's an X-Wing. Then same for this side. Leak with unpainted copy. Oh, yeah, I saw that. Not super thrilled about it, to be honest, if that's true. If those leaks are true and not just somebody making some cast versions. Because I was really hoping for Nemesis. I was hoping for a recolor of Nemesis, but if that's what they're doing is the translucent one, I'm kind of meh about that. Translucent figures aren't the most amazing, in my opinion, to begin with. So, yeah, I was just kind of like, come on. Am I reviewing the Action Edition Transformers 1 Optimus Prime? I need to ask Blockies about that. I need to ask them if they want me to cover that. 11 and 3. Because I never ended up getting the first Action Edition. And then oh, Cautious Cone, thank you for stopping by. We will see you around. Then I built Megatron, but then he ended up breaking on me, so I couldn't finish the review. And then I did do Soundwave, so maybe we'll do Optimus. What about his stuff? What do you mean? Just hate candy styled figures then? Yeah, I'm not a big fan of it. I was never a big fan of it. Even back when Mega was doing it, like the Mega Constructs gummy rare figures, I still wasn't a big fan of it then. I wasn't a fan of it then, and I'm not a fan of it now. Okay, so then this pops on. This pops on because he has the axe. I mean, yeah, but what if it was Nemesis and they had given him the axe? It would have been so much cooler. I just want a tiny little chubby Nemesis, okay? Because the Galaxy Nemesis was so good. 10, 1. Okay, yes. So this one goes what? I'm confused here. Oh, there's another okay, I had it right the first time. That wasn't actually as confusing as I thought, and I just confused myself. Brick Wizard, welcome! We're getting Onslaught and Swindle in 05, so we're getting Bruticus within the same year as Devastator? Possibly. That seems to make sense. 6. No, that's 9. 6 and 5. DV4 is the first to not have form of Optimus. Yeah, they do like their Optimus recolors. And to be fair, I typically also really do like Optimus recolors. Here we go. Megatron's card declined. Follow me! Starscream ready at a moment's notice to become leader of the Decepticons. Okay, we need 13 here. And then we need 6. Nemesis would have been in 4. Hopefully in 6, yeah. You're gonna sue them for not doing Bay vs. Ironhide. Okay, what's what here? These facets are somewhat difficult to figure out here. Okay, so we want it like this. What? I'm so confused. Oh, okay, I guess that's how that fits on. And then we need the purple piece. Oh, I just realized these are 2 different shades of purple, these runners. That's actually sick. You ever tried to paint a figure before? I have. I have also failed badly at it. I've had some successes, but I've also failed badly. I was doing a Blockies custom, and it was coming along really well. And then I hit it with some top coat, and the top coat was bad, and it ruined the entire figure. I was quite miffed at that. Okay, so there's that. Oh, I just realized we built the other leg. I thought we were building a different leg. Okay, that's fine. Chubby Defender Dinobots. I thought we were going to get more immediately. I really did. That is a double jointed knees. Knee. Well, there will be knees. Right now it is 1 knee. But yes, he has double joints. At least here. Also, I like that the feet are just 1 piece. Also, he has plenty of movement there. Definitely a little on the loose side. I might have to tighten that up because that's a little too loose. Rafa, I don't know how to I don't know how to pronounce that last name, but welcome. Wait. Oh, I see. That gets pushed down. Okay. There we go. And we will build the other leg. We need this. We need this. We will need this. Flames, welcome back. Do I have GVO8? Yes, I built it last night. The stream replay is available now. No, that's not the runner I want. What do I have? No, I need this. I do need this one. IDW Megatron with his fusion cannon. You mean the Autobot one? You're playing Helldivers? Nice. I'm going to be playing Helldivers pretty much directly after this stream. I'm hopping straight over to my computer and going on Helldivers because Osha Une needs liberating. Worst hour I have. I've built actually quite a few Gunpla kits at this point. I've even built a few bootleg ones, and those were pretty slick. I got a Gundam The Origin RX-78, but in the char red. That's pretty cool. Yellow Park revealed their Transformers 1 Optimus Prime. Yeah, I don't really love the faces for the Yellow Park Transformers 1 figures. I wasn't a fan of the silver that they used. But to be honest, I'm more Yellow Park. I'm in it for the Bayverse stuff because I really like the Yellow Park Bayverse stuff. What's my favorite anime? I don't really watch a lot of animes, so it would probably be Gundam Build Fighters because I've watched that show all the way through multiple times. It's such a fun show. I watched some of Wing and 00 and some of Gundam Seed, but Build Fighters was my favorite by far. Okay. Lego piece 2x3 slope. It was purple, not the regular purple. Appeared in one set. The Grimace. Oh yeah. Like the bootleg side of Gunpla is really good. Yeah, I think it's gotten better and better. Also, Multiversal, welcome. Planet ain't getting liberated. We're barely surviving. Yeah, I mean, we need to be running more lower level missions. Too many people are doing high levels, and that's why we're losing. Okay, got this. But we will do our best to contribute to the cause. Is base for classic class changed? Yeah, this is a bigger, more robust stand. It's got a slot for adding a stand. Also, why is this not connecting? I have not read Skybound. I haven't found anywhere in my area to get it. Ugh. There we go. That's the only reason why I haven't read it. Is like, I don't know where to get it. Am I gonna get the Evangelion figure? I don't know. I don't know, because I'm not really an Evangelion person. I don't really know much about it. So I don't feel like I'm the best to talk about it. See, the thing is like, especially Blockies, but really all products, I only want to cover stuff that I'm able to speak on. I don't want to just be like, oh, I get product to review, but I don't actually know what the heck I'm talking about. Hey, he can stand now. Ta-da! But yeah, I want to be able to intelligently speak on what it is that I'm talking about, so I tend to stick to things that I know, which is why I don't do like the Blockies Pokemon, because I'm just not a Pokemon person, aside from playing a few of them in Smash. You throw the bomb backpack into the Hive Lord's mouth? Interesting. Mafia Stuff, thank you for stopping by. Have a great rest of your weekend. I have yet to fight a Hive Lord, so I don't know much of the strats for that. Will I make a video with all the Galaxy version rares? Hopefully, but as of right now, I'm still missing a handful. Oh, that's pretty nice. So yeah, I have a handful I need to track down. I need to get both Shining version rare Megatrons. I need to get, what is this, A2? I need to get Shockwave and Soundwave, and then the Grimlock with the hat from Wave 2. I'm missing those ones. I'm hoping the prices for them will go down now that Blockies has completely overhauled the figure system, but time will tell if that is to be the case. Lego Spider-Punk in $20.99. Nice. Void Productions, thanks for stopping by. You got Deformed Brawl. What? What do you mean deformed? This. We do this. Aha. Alright. And then this slides into place here. Oh man, that really hinges. Okay. And then we do this part. Overhaul the figure system. It has a dent. Interesting. They did thigh swivel, double jointed knees, double jointed neck. They changed a lot. They changed a lot. The Galaxy version figures are now not anywhere close to the same. They use a few of the same parts, but a lot's been overhauled. Alright, A1, 5. You think Alpha Trion will get a Classic Class figure? No, he will not. Blocky said that this is the last Transformers 1 Classic Class. Red Pro, welcome. Heard this is going to be the last Classic Class kit. No, it's just going to be the last Transformers 1 Classic Class kit. Not the last Classic Class in general. Last Transformers 1. A2 and 4. These gray pieces, they like to stick onto the sprues a little harder than usual. Oh wait, I'm holding this backwards. That would be why. Call of Duty Mega Constructs figures. Oh yeah, the glow-in-the-dark operator guys. Oh, interesting. He's got like a gap there. What's the next Optimus Prime? I have no idea, but I want a Nemesis in the new style. I just like Nemesis. C1. Fully Dead. Transformers 1 Classic Class Jazz. I kind of thought we would too, but apparently We did not. Which is sad, but also I understand. L. Wait, what? Oh, it does go on the front. Okay. I feel like this lower joint is going to stay loose, given how it's assembled. 11 and 12. I think Bayverse will get more classic class. I think it's possible. But here's the thing. Blockies does so much in terms of like output, and they choose so many different sources that who knows. Wait, I'm confused. What are we doing here? Are we building the arms sideways? I think we are. Why are we doing that? What is it with, like, Chinese and Japanese stuff and them having arms sideways? Playing automatons with level 6+ is chaotic. Yes, I have hunted many bots. I am very familiar with how chaotic they get. Tarn classic class. I guess it's possible. Oh wait, is this isn't the side. Hold up. Oh. Weird. Okay. I understand now. They're doing some crazy stuff right now. Okay. All right, Blockies, I see. I see now. I think Blockies will do post-Endgame era Marvel wave. Hey, November Gamer, welcome. I don't know. I feel like we'll probably see a Rivals Star-Lord before that version of Star-Lord. Wait, is this the wrong side? It is. I grabbed 11. Do you think it's likely that Blockies would do Transformers 1 Wave 3? I think not. I don't think it's likely at this point, especially since this is the last classic class. Last Transformers 1 classic class. I think most likely we're seeing them ramp down on the Transformers 1 stuff for now. Wait, how the heck is that supposed to fit on? Wait, what? Did I just grab the wrong side of this? I thought I didn't, but I did. Because this needs to go on the upper part for it to click down. Yeah, it has to click down far enough. There we go. I think after this they're going to do one more. No, they literally said, nope, this is the last one. They put out a graphic that showed Megatronus, and they were like a good way to end off the series or whatever. They have confirmed that this is the last one. There's nothing else. They might do more Action Edition. That's possible. But this is the last one. Blockies to do Darkwing. No, that is probably not going to happen. Build is going good so far. Definitely, definitely trickier than a lot of the other Blockies builds, to be honest. Is that it? Is that all that sticks on? I guess that's all that he really needs. And then we give him a fist. So he actually gets a good bend already, and then he's got a drop down to get a double joint. That's crazy. So this I don't love because it's rather loose. It's a very loose drop down. But you do get plenty of bend without the drop down. Pop that on. It's very seamless as well. No Galaxy version cogged Alita 1? Probably not. Although, to be honest, I'm not entirely sure why everybody wants that so bad, because the classic class one is basically the right size. What's the next stream? We're doing Helldivers right after this. That's the next stream. Okay, do this. Which I scheduled the next stream for 11, but honestly, we'll probably hop on sooner than that. Oh, it's downward. Okay, that would make sense. There we go. That is never coming apart. But that's fine. Delete the collection. I mean, yeah, but you can use the classic class, and then because people also are complaining about proper sizing. They're like, oh, I want Galaxy version figures should be proper sized. Well, Alita, the classic class Alita, is the proper size to scale with the classic class figures as cogged. I think Blockies will do a Unicron classic class. I don't think so. I don't know why they would. I don't see much point in them doing a Unicron classic class. Loose hinge, but for shoulder armor, I guess that doesn't really matter. Because we can get... Oh, well, I guess it does matter somewhat because it can fall off. But he can do a full T-pose there. Luke Snowball, thanks for stopping by. Timothy Doty, welcome. Alright, so we've got the shoulder. And now we got to do the lower arm again. Oh yeah, and this one will be different. What? That's not supposed to come with it. So hyped for Transformers 1 Action Edition Optimus. He does look, honestly, like the best larger scale Optimus from Transformers 1, to me. Just given how much stuff he's got. Alright, so we have this. Pop that on. I'll probably try to tighten these, to be honest. If I can. Depends on if I can get back to them or not. But we'll see. That's a later problem. Gotta go on the right direction. Galaxy version wave based off Bayverse. I don't know how that would be given how detailed Bayverse is. Honestly, I'd rather Defender Wave. Because I think chubby little Bayverse figures would look hilarious. But I think that would also be even harder to translate the detail to. Why are people talking about Transformers 1 Action Edition Optimus Prime? He's not released yet. Alex, welcome. He's not released yet, but pictures are out there. You just have to Google it. As for the next Classic Class, or sorry, Action Edition, I'm not sure because they could do the Megatron. They could go that route. Or they could go a route that we're not expecting at all. Because Blockies is very good at subverting expectations, in my experience. Mostly in good ways, I would say. Alright, we have the gold piece. I really like how far Blocky's color separation has come. I don't know how to say that name at all. But welcome. Does it go this direction? No, it does go upward. That is not the piece. Alex, it has been going quite well so far. Thank you. Transformer carbon fiber detail? Yes. Yes. Timothy Doty, I do indeed. Do we do? Oh, this goes on top of the gun. Oh, I see. Action Edition Shockwave. That's a good guess. Because we either continue the G1 track or continue the Transformers 1 track. Either one, I think, would work out pretty well. Okay, now we add the gun. I'm going to take his open hands off the runner. Very robust open hands. Kaleev? Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. Today's your birthday. Nice! Happy birthday! When will the video review for GVO8 be out? I am not sure because I'll probably be working on it today after streaming. But it is a lot of work to do. So we'll see. Prime, Classic Class Prime will be releasing for members later today. And then I'll probably be working on this guy. I'm debating if I'm going to put B and Starscream in the review for this guy or not. Just bundle them all together. I might just save B and Starscream for a video talking about every Transformers 1 Classic Class. Alright, we need to do Fellow's Spear. Wait, what? The render shows him with the fist hands and open hands simultaneously. That's weird. Also, they show him holding it really close to the top. I feel like I would make him hold it on this section. Like this. And then we peg this in. And then we peg that. Instead of making him hold it there. This seems to make more sense. To me, anyway. Let's put the flames on the stand. And let's build a head. Oh! I did the thing. I left off those pieces. Wave 2 of... at this point, I think we need to stop waiting for Rise of the Beasts content more. We're just not getting it. I know people want it, but there's not enough people that want it. Yep, these are parts of... Honestly, the torso is so well detailed that you could leave these pieces off. I don't recommend it, though. Okay, that's where those go. There we go. Well, that does limit his ball joint rolling somewhat. Okay, and then we need the head. Do we have anything left on here? We do. We have one gold piece left. I think that's the crown of his head. It is. All right, so get rid of that. Transformers 1 is getting a sequel. I don't think it is. I think it was pretty much dumped. Bread Studio. I have not heard anybody else quote that meme in a while. Rise of the Beast is dead. Yeah, it was kind of just a flop. It was just not... It was a very meh film overall. It was very meh. And as a result, the content for it died off quite fast. Hey, there he is without his mask. Toy Story 5? Bruh. Why? Why do we need Toy Story 5? Toy Story 4 was too much. Alright. He is done. Decent articulation on the head. The knee bend is fantastic. Shoulder is definitely on the loose side. Wait, can the blast effect fit in his cannon? I'm assuming it can. Here we go. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Boom. Yeah, Toy Story 4 did not need to happen. And Toy Story 3 was fine, but it was like, okay, we don't need any more. So we have the rotation here at the knee. Oops. Double joints for the arms. He's a very seamless figure. Have I watched K-pop Demon Hunters? I have not. Wasn't super interested. Cannon has lots of nice detail. The spear is 3 different colors. That is great. The head looks great. We've got the wings. Look at this knee bend. And then when we take the arm to straight, it almost doesn't look like it can bend. But then we do have this drop down, so you get that much bend there, and then that much bend. Like I said, this part is definitely loose, so tightening that would probably go a long way. This shoulder is rather bobbly. I don't really like that because it feels like his spear is even gonna be a little bit hard for him to hold up. The wings also move very easily. This is also a bit loose. So overall, I feel like he's a bit on the loose side, which I don't like. But looks-wise, man, he has got it all. He's got the printing. He's got the color separation. Yeah. This is pretty great. Look at that. Okay, let me refocus here. Let me grab a couple other Transformers 1 figures. Let me get rid of the runner bits here. Once I tighten up his joints, I feel like he'll probably be my favorite of these classic class figures. So of course, here is Megatron and Optimus. So here, let me make Megatronus here stand up. Oh yeah, he's got the drop down hips too. Do they click into place? Or do they just rotate downward? Yeah, he can get quite the kick. The leg piece can slide up, which kind of gets in the way. Okay, there's no clicking. It just kind of bumps back up into place, which I guess is fine. It just means it's a little easier to do it. Also, this arm keeps wanting to pop off. So I guess that's just something that can happen. Alright, make sure we are in focus here. So then we got Megatron. They're about the same height. Optimus is the same height. Who else do we need? We grab Ironhide. Honestly, I think Ironhide is also the same height. Actually, no, he's a little shorter. He is shorter. Your backlog keeps getting bigger. That's how it goes. What about Soundwave? Soundwave is also shorter. So Megatronus is bigger. He's not huge, but he is bigger. What? I'm stepping on a box. And then Elita is tiny. Look at that. I won't put all the classic class here because we'll save that for a video. But I think he stacks up pretty well, to be honest. You blame Ironhide for not getting the Alpha Trion, but Ironhide's such a good figure. He's got such good articulation. Although I think Megatronus beats him out because of the double jointed knee. I mean, he's got a good knee bend, but I think this is one of the shortest streams. No, I think I've had shorter. But yeah, we only had to build one classic class figure. That is why we are hopping over to Helldiver. So I know some of you guys probably won't be coming over because you were here for the build. Wait, let me see. Oh, his eyes do pipe the light decently well. A little better than I was expecting, to be honest. Yeah, this joint is too loose. They did Ironhide just give us Optimus's vehicle mode. That would make sense. Yeah, overall, quite a cool figure. I wish the ab crunch could go forward a bit more. Alright. He's got so many angles and facets. Yeah, this literally will flop. That's bad. That's bad. Such a nothing character. Yeah, but he's Ironhide. Although, to be honest, I probably would have preferred getting Jazz. Even though I do think that this design for Ironhide is pretty sick. But, yeah, there we go. That is the final Transformers 1 Classic Class figure. And I think that the line finishes up with a bang. Quite pleased with it. I'm pleased with the overall selection, to be honest. Even though I know some people are disappointed that we didn't get more, I do think that the overall lineup has been quite good. Galaxy Defender wave of 12 primes? See, that's the thing. Everybody keeps saying that, but the overall market, I don't think has that much space for that much Transformers 1 stuff. Like, there's not... Despite how some of us may want all of those figures, the more obscure figures from Transformers 1, the overarching audience isn't necessarily going to be of that mind. So that's kind of the situation. How's the articulation? The best articulation that we have gotten out of a classic class so far. I already somewhat went through it, but we've got double jointed knees, we've got double jointed arms. There's a bit of a ball joint for the waist, so you get tilt there. Yeah, aside from asking for tighter joints, I don't think you could ask for too much better. with such a seamless design. Great build. Common Blockies W. We need reinforcements. Yes, don't worry. Don't worry. My ship is coming. All right, so today's a little bit weird since we're going from one stream to the other, but I'll go ahead, pray us out here as usual, and then I will end off and go set up my camera for the next one. So, Lord, just thank you for giving us another opportunity to do this. Thank you for giving me the equipment to do streams. Thank you for giving everybody who joined access to the internet. It's very fun, and I'm glad for it. It's easy to take for granted. I ask that you give everybody who joined a safe and enjoyable weekend. And yeah, again, just thank you for giving us this opportunity. In Jesus' name, amen. So I don't know when this guy is going to be on the Blockies site. That's something that you need to watch their social medias for. I know he's a little bit behind. They've had that with some other of the classic class figures. It's not too bad. But yeah, so I'm going to switch over to the next stream, and then I will be working on reviews for this fella and Galaxy 8 throughout the rest of the day. So it's going to be a busy day for me. So thank you guys all for stopping by. I will see some of you on the next stream. For those of you who don't, hop over to the next one. I hope you have a great